Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
They're backed up, 2nd and long at the 19. To throw, it's Lawrence. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled after the catch.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points there. The offense starts with a short field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Ball handed off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Knights with 1st and 10 here. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now here's the toss play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Come to the line on 3rd down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
To the air, it's Lawrence. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has. Give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's past the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes the defender miss. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. We'll see if they can get their first touchdown of the day after settling for 3 on their first drive. 3rd and goal. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Across midfield. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
I mean, you're backed up all the way to your own goal line. I mean, they're at their own 1-yard line. They're just trying to get a little bit of room. And instead, the length of the field, 99 yards for a touchdown. What a play.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down trot. Can they get something going here? It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And now the running back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
I mean, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
He knocks this one right through.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, and a big interception for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Same tailback, another carry. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, nice. The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. At midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. When have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. No chance to catch him. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their 19. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Going for a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Looks to the left, and it's complete. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back's got it again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Running play called on 3rd and short. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down play coming up. Handoff as they run the counter play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Finding some room at the 25. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. And he'll set up to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking to pass. It's Lawrence. Throws it to the right. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Great quarterbacks have answers no matter what the defense is in. This time, the quarterback and receiver knew that they were going to be able to connect on that corner route before the ball was snapped. The throw was so quick, the defense didn't have much time to adjust.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. From the shotgun, drops back. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Pressure is coming. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch is made down the middle. Finally brought down, but it's an explosive gain. Ball all the way to the 21.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Wideouts now clustered. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be fourth down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. We'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this fourth down play.
Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Knights. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Lawrence. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run the option. They'll try and run it. There's the running back.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, look out. The football is free. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Important second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Not much on that play, brought down short. The Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the back now goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds his man, has the first down. Touchdown, UCF. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. This will be caught as they convert for the 2-point conversion. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. They'll work the clock here with their running game. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got some room. Can he get there?